1951 Chevrolet Deluxe Skyline. Price: $37,500. Location: Odessa, Texas. If you're looking for a classic Chevrolet with timeless styling, elegant lines, and the quality of a complete restoration, this 1951 Chevrolet Deluxe Skyline deserves your full attention. This beautiful hardtop has undergone a frame-off restoration, taking it far beyond a simple cosmetic refresh. Every major detail has been carefully restored and finished to a high standard, creating a classic that looks exceptionally clean, refined, and ready to impress. And this Chevrolet isn't just about appearance. It looks and drives like new, giving you the rare combination of vintage character and modern confidence on the road. Whether you're heading to a local car show, enjoying a weekend cruise, or simply taking the long way home, this Skyline is built to be enjoyed. The 1951 Chevrolet Deluxe Skyline features the elegant post-war styling that makes this era so desirable. Its flowing body lines, distinctive hardtop design, and unmistakable Chevrolet character give it a presence that stands apart from ordinary classics. This is the kind of car that attracts attention before you even step out of it. A car like this is perfect for the enthusiast who wants something special. Something that can be displayed proudly, driven comfortably, and appreciated every time you turn the key. The frame-off restoration adds confidence, while the clean presentation makes this Chevrolet ready for its next owner. At $37,500, this is an excellent opportunity to own a fully restored 1951 Chevrolet Deluxe Skyline with the looks, quality, and road manners to match. If you appreciate classic American design and want a hardtop that has been restored from the frame up, looks exceptional, and drives like new, this Chevrolet is worth taking seriously. Beautifully restored, exceptionally presented, and ready for the road, this 1951 Chevrolet Deluxe Skyline could be the classic you've been waiting for. 1932 Ford 3-Window Coupe. Price: $42,500. Location: Muncie, Indiana. If you're looking for a classic Ford with serious power, aggressive style, and modern driving comfort, this 1932 Ford 3-Window Coupe is ready to make a statement. Under the hood is a massive 454 cubic inch V8, delivering the kind of power that makes this lightweight Ford anything but ordinary. It's paired with a 5-speed Richmond transmission, giving you direct control and an exciting driving experience. This coupe is also equipped with power steering, power brakes, power windows, and cold air conditioning. So while it looks like a traditional hot rod, it offers the comfort and convenience you want when you're actually behind the wheel. The chassis is built for performance, with 4-wheel disc brakes, adjustable coilovers, and a 9-inch Ford rear end connected through a 4-link setup with a panhard bar. This is a serious combination designed to put the power to the road while maintaining confident handling. And the best part? It runs and drives great. The legendary 1932 Ford 3-Window Coupe has always been one of the most desirable hot rod body styles ever created. Add a big block 454, a 5-speed manual transmission, modern suspension, and air conditioning, and you have a classic that delivers far more than just good looks. This is the kind of car that can dominate a local cruise night, turn heads at a show, and still be genuinely fun to drive. At $42,500, this Ford offers an impressive combination of vintage style, serious V8 power, and modern performance upgrades. And for anyone looking for a trade, the seller is open to an equal-value 1955 Chevy or Chevy Nova. If you want a 32 Ford that looks right, runs strong, drives great, and has the hardware to back up its attitude, this 3-Window Coupe deserves your attention. Classic shape, big block power, 5-speed control. This is one hot rod you don't want to miss. 1923 T-Bucket Roadster. Price: $13,500 OBO. Location: Colgate, Oklahoma. If you're looking for an affordable hot rod with serious attitude, this 1923 T-Bucket Roadster is ready to make an impression. Under the hood is a massive 454 V8, paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission. The engine runs great and holds good oil pressure, giving this lightweight roadster plenty of power and personality. The chassis is equipped with Jaguar independent suspension, adding a unique touch to this custom build and helping create the low, aggressive stance that makes this T-Bucket stand out. Unlike many T-Buckets that sit high off the ground, this one sits low and mean, giving it a much more aggressive street rod appearance. The body is fiberglass, keeping the car lightweight and perfectly suited to the classic hot rod formula. And at this price point, the combination is hard to ignore. You get a 454 V8 turbo 400 transmission, independent suspension, lightweight fiberglass body, and that unmistakable T-Bucket attitude, all in one compact package. This isn't a quiet cruiser. It's a car built to get attention, make some noise, and put a smile on your face every time you turn the key. If you're searching for a fun, affordable hot rod with big block power, this T-Bucket deserves a serious look. 454 V8, turbo 400, Jaguar independent suspension, low stance, classic T-Bucket attitude. A lot of hot rod for the money, and ready for its next owner. 1950 Chevrolet 3100. Price: $42,500 OBO. Location: Marietta, Georgia. If you're looking for a classic Chevy panel truck with show-quality presentation and modern driving comfort, this 1950 Chevrolet 3100 is one you don't want to overlook. This is a custom-built panel truck with a strong 350 V8 under the hood, paired with a 700 R4 automatic transmission. Power steering and power disc brakes make this classic much easier and more confident to drive, while heat and air conditioning give you the comfort you want whether you're cruising across town or heading out on a longer drive. The exterior is where this Chevy really makes an impression. It features a fresh, show-quality paint job, with a body that is laser straight and incredibly slick. The overall finish is clean, smooth, and built to turn heads. This is a seriously sharp panel truck with the kind of presence that gets attention wherever it goes. Inside, the custom interior is just as impressive. You get a tilt steering wheel, plus an AM/FM cassette player neatly installed in the glove box. And for the music lovers, there's even a 10-disc CD changer mounted in the rear. But this Chevy isn't just about looks. The combination of the 350 V8, 700 R4 transmission, power steering, power disc brakes, and air conditioning gives you a classic truck with a much more enjoyable driving experience. The 1950 Chevy panel truck is already a standout classic, and this one takes that iconic design and adds the right custom touches without losing its original character. At $42,500 OBO, you're looking at a beautiful show-quality custom with a slick body, fresh paint, strong V8 power, and the comfort and convenience to actually enjoy it on the road. If you want a classic Chevy that can steal the spotlight at a show and still deliver a great cruising experience, this 1950 Chevrolet 3100 is ready to make an impression. A sharp classic, a serious custom, and one beautiful panel truck. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss. 1951 Mercury Custom Coupe. Price: $32,500 OBO. Location: Marietta, Georgia. If you're looking for a classic Mercury with serious style, strong road presence, and the right custom touches, this 1951 Mercury Coupe deserves your attention. Under the hood, you'll find a 302 V8 paired with AC4 automatic transmission, delivering strong power and smooth cruising performance. Power steering makes this classic easier to handle, while power disc brakes provide added confidence and improved stopping ability on the road. Step inside, and you'll find a nice custom interior that complements the car's classic character without taking away from its original personality. This is an older build, so it's not pretending to be a brand new show car, and that's part of its appeal. It has the look, the sound, and the attitude of a classic that has already been enjoyed. Most importantly, this Mercury runs and drives perfectly. It remains in good overall condition and is ready for someone who wants a classic coupe they can actually enjoy, cruise, and proudly show off. The 1951 Mercury is one of those cars that simply commands attention. Long, low, sleek, and unmistakably American, it carries the timeless custom car presence that never goes out of style. Whether parked at a local cruise night or rolling down the highway, this Mercury is guaranteed to turn heads. At $32,500 OBO, this is an opportunity to own a beautifully styled classic with V8 power, automatic transmission, power steering, upgraded disc brakes, custom interior, and proven road-going performance. If you've been waiting for a Mercury that looks right, runs right, and is ready to hit the road, this one is worth taking seriously. Classic style, usable performance, and undeniable presence all come together in one impressive coupe. Don't let this rare opportunity pass you by. Contact us today and make this 1951 Mercury Coupe your next classic. 1931 Ford Tudor Sedan. Price: $53,000. Location: Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you're looking for a traditional hot rod that combines old-school character with serious craftsmanship, this 1931 Ford Tudor is the kind of car that demands attention. This is a quality-built, detail-focused hot rod with only 1,621 miles since the build was completed about a year and a half ago. Everything has been either newly installed, professionally reconditioned, or completely rebuilt. This Ford was built to be more than a showpiece. It's equally at home at a car show or cruising down the open road. Under the hood is a completely rebuilt 1955 Buick 322 nailhead V8, with the cylinder block smoothed before being painted for a clean and finished appearance. The engine is paired with a top-loader overdrive transmission and a 3.73 Winters quick-change rear end, giving this Tudor a combination of performance and traditional hot rod engineering. The setup continues with Sanderson headers and mufflers, a TA Performance camshaft, and a Walker radiator with an electric fan. This is a hot rod built with both style and function in mind. The exterior is finished in a deep base clear black with very straight, slick paint. Tasteful pinstriping adds just the right amount of traditional hot rod character without going over the top. And there's even more. The car comes with a 1932 style hood that isn't shown in the pictures, plus a full set of red powder-coated steel wheels, tires and hubcaps, all with just 1,621 miles. Inside, the attention to detail continues. The upholstery is smooth and tight with straight, clean stitching throughout. The top is finished in Hearts cloth, while the interior is fully insulated with Dynamat for a more comfortable driving experience. This 1931 Ford Tudor is the complete package: traditional styling, a powerful nailhead V8, overdrive transmission, quick-change rear end, exceptional paint, beautiful interior, and extremely low miles since the build. At $53,000, this is a serious hot rod for someone who appreciates craftsmanship and wants a car that can be proudly displayed or confidently driven. If you're searching for a traditional Ford with presence, performance, and meticulous attention to detail, this Tudor is ready to make a statement. Don't miss the opportunity to own a hot rod this well executed. 1932 Ford Roadster Highboy. Price: $28,900. Location: Waco, Texas. If you're looking for a classic hot rod that combines lightweight construction, distinctive styling, and worry-free driving, this 1932 Ford Roadster Highboy is a very interesting opportunity. This fun little Highboy is powered by a 3.8-liter Buick V6, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. With fewer than 1,700 miles on the car, it has barely been used and is ready for someone who will actually enjoy it. The car features a fiberglass body, although the manufacturer is unknown. The body itself presents beautifully, finished in a unique black cherry paint with a subtle purple tint that really comes alive in the light. The paintwork is also carried through under the hood and around the firewall, giving you the option of running the car without panels for an even more stripped-down hot rod appearance. Most importantly, this Highboy has absolutely no known mechanical issues. It runs and drives extremely well, and according to the seller, it's a car they would confidently drive anywhere. That's what makes this Roadster so appealing. It's not simply a showpiece sitting in a garage. It's a lightweight, open-air hot rod that was built to be driven and enjoyed. The combination of classic 1932 Ford Roadster styling, a reliable Buick V6, automatic transmission, very low mileage, and striking custom paint makes this a unique package. If you're after something fun, different, and ready to hit the road, this Highboy deserves your attention. 1932 Ford styling. Black cherry custom paint. Buick V6 power. Automatic transmission. Under 1,700 miles. A seriously fun little Highboy that's ready to drive anywhere. 1948 Plymouth two-door sedan. Price: $15,000. Location: Trenton, Texas. If you're looking for a classic American cruiser with a serious modern twist, this 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe is the kind of car that gets attention fast. Under the hood is where this Plymouth really separates itself from the crowd. It has been LS swapped and turbocharged, delivering modern V8 performance in a body that was designed nearly 8 decades ago. That engine is backed by a big transmission and a heavy-duty rear end, giving this little cruiser the hardware to handle its extra power. Stopping power has also been upgraded with disc brakes at all 4 corners, giving you much more confidence when it's time to slow down. The result is a classic Plymouth that combines vintage style with modern performance and attitude. And this car is built to be enjoyed. The seller describes it as a fun little cruiser, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Imagine rolling into a cruise night in a sleek 1948 two-door sedan, then surprising everyone when they hear that turbocharged LS come alive. The special deluxe styling gives you unmistakable late 1940s character, while the modern drivetrain turns this classic into something much more exciting behind the wheel. The title is in hand, making the buying process straightforward for the next owner. At $15,000 firm, this is a seriously interesting opportunity for someone who wants an affordable classic with big performance potential. You're getting a turbocharged LS, upgraded transmission and rear-end four-wheel disc brakes, classic two-door styling and plenty of attitude, all in one package. If you want a vintage Plymouth that doesn't just look cool but has the power to back it up, this 1948 Special Deluxe deserves a serious look. Classic outside, turbocharged LS underneath, fun to drive. And at $15,000 this one is ready for its next adventure. Nash Ambassador Super. Price, $18,500. Location, Louisville, Kentucky. If you're looking for a classic American car with distinctive styling, excellent condition and impressive low-mileage mechanicals, this 1951 Nash Ambassador Super deserves your attention. This Nash is extremely solid, straight and clean, giving you the kind of foundation every classic car enthusiast hopes to find. The body presents a strong, honest appearance, while the overall condition makes this car ready to be enjoyed rather than sitting in a garage waiting for years of work. Under the hood is an inline-six engine with less than 10,000 miles, paired with a hydromatic transmission. That combination gives this Nash smooth, relaxed performance and the kind of effortless cruising experience that fits this car perfectly. Step inside and you'll find a very nice interior that complements the classic exterior. The cabin maintains the character of the early 1950s while giving the next owner a clean and comfortable place to enjoy the drive. What really makes this Nash attractive is its usability. You don't have to imagine what it could become, you can jump in, turn the key and drive it now. The 1951 Nash Ambassador Super has a distinctive presence that separates it from the typical American classics. Its unique styling, solid body and comfortable road manners make it an excellent choice for someone who wants something different from the crowd. At $18,500, this is an opportunity to own a remarkably solid classic with low-mileage mechanical components and a very nice interior. If you want a classic that you can actually enjoy immediately, without taking on a massive restoration project, this Nash deserves a serious look. Solid, straight, clean, low miles, ready to drive. This 1951 Nash Ambassador Super is waiting for someone who appreciates a classic with character, and knows a good opportunity when they see one. 1933 Chevrolet Coupe. Price, $50,000. Location, Dallas, Texas. If you're looking for an all-steel classic with serious attitude and the power to match, this 1933 Chevrolet Coupe is one you don't want to overlook. This is a true all-steel 33 Chevy Coupe, giving you the authentic body and unmistakable proportions that make these cars so desirable. But under that classic exterior is where this Chevrolet gets serious. Power comes from a blown 350 V8, paired with an automatic transmission. That combination delivers the kind of strong performance and aggressive character you expect from a car with a name like Badass. Inside you'll find a leather interior that adds a premium touch to this street-ready hot rod. And when the temperatures rise, cold air conditioning keeps the cabin comfortable while you enjoy the drive. The exterior paint presents well overall and gives this coupe a strong presence on the road. It does have a few imperfections, so this isn't being presented as a flawless show car. And that honesty makes it easier to appreciate what you're actually getting. What really makes this Chevrolet special is the combination of authentic all-steel construction, blown V8 power, automatic transmission, leather interior and cold AC. The 1933 Chevrolet Coupe has an unmistakable silhouette, and this one takes that classic design and gives it the performance and comfort to make it much more than a static collector piece. At $50,000, this is a serious classic for someone who wants a car with presence, power and personality. Whether you're heading to a cruise night, rolling into a local car show, or simply enjoying a weekend drive, this Chevy is built to get noticed. The car belongs to the seller's father, and he is available to answer questions about the vehicle if needed. If you want an all-steel 33 Chevy with a blown 350, leather interior, cold AC and undeniable street presence, this badass coupe deserves your attention. Big attitude. Blown V8 power. Classic Chevrolet style. This is one hot rod that's ready to make an impression. 1929 Ford Model A Coupe. Price, €47,950 OBO. Location, Eagleshoven LI. If you're looking for a professionally built hot rod with authentic early Ford character and serious V8 performance, this Model A Coupe is ready to deliver. This car combines a 1929 original boxed frame with a 1930 Model A 5-window coupe body, professionally chopped 4 inches by SoCal Custom. The result is a low, aggressive profile with the unmistakable attitude of a traditional American hot rod. Under the hood is a 302 cubic inch Ford the 5th 8, paired with AC4 3-speed automatic transmission and a locker floor shifter. That combination gives this coupe strong, dependable power with an easy and enjoyable driving experience. The front suspension features a dropped I-beam axle with split wishbones, chrome shocks, and a reverse Corvair steering box. Lincoln hydraulic drum brakes handle stopping up front, while the rear uses a 1956 Tri-5 Chevrolet axle with 3.55 gears and drum brakes. The chassis continues with wishbones, leaf springs, and shocks, giving this hot rod the traditional mechanical character enthusiasts look for. Step inside and the presentation gets even better. The interior is clean, complete, and beautifully finished in a classic tuck-and-roll style. It perfectly matches the period-correct hot rod personality of the exterior. This is not a project waiting for someone to finish. It's a very good-looking, professionally built hot rod that is ready to enjoy. The car comes with Belgian registration documents identifying it as a 1929 vehicle, and it can also be sold with Netherlands registration documents and plates. If you appreciate traditional hot rods with real craftsmanship and plenty of character, this coupe deserves your attention. Classic Ford DNA, big V8 power, aggressive stance and ready-to-drive attitude, this Model A is built to be enjoyed. 1948 Plymouth Two-Door Sedan. Price, $15,000. Location, Trenton, Texas. If you're looking for a classic American cruiser with a serious modern twist, this 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe is the kind of car that gets attention fast. Under the hood is where this Plymouth really separates itself from the crowd. It has been LS swapped and turbocharged, delivering modern V8 performance in a body that was designed nearly 8 decades ago. That engine is backed by a big transmission and a heavy-duty rear end, giving this little cruiser the hardware to handle its extra power. Stopping power has also been upgraded with disc brakes at all 4 corners, giving you much more confidence when it's time to slow down. The result is a classic Plymouth that combines vintage style with modern performance and attitude. And this car is built to be enjoyed. The seller describes it as a fun little cruiser, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Imagine rolling into a cruise night in a sleek 1948 two-door sedan, then surprising everyone when they hear that turbocharged LS come alive. The Special Deluxe styling gives you unmistakable late 1940s character, while the modern drivetrain turns this classic into something much more exciting behind the wheel. The title is in hand, making the buying process straightforward for the next owner. At $15,000 firm, this is a seriously interesting opportunity for someone who wants an affordable classic with big performance potential. You're getting a turbocharged LS, upgraded transmission and rear end 4-wheel disc brakes, classic two-door styling and plenty of attitude, all in one package. If you want a vintage Plymouth that doesn't just look cool but has the power to back it up, this 1948 Special Deluxe deserves a serious look. Classic outside. Turbocharged LS underneath. Fun to drive. And at $15,000 this one is ready for its next adventure. 1928 Ford Model A. Price, $30,000. Location, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you're searching for a classic Ford with authentic all-steel construction and modern V8 performance, this 1928 Ford Model A is a car you'll want to see. The foundation is a genuine all-steel 1928 Model A body, giving this Ford the timeless shape and character that make early Fords so desirable. But underneath that classic exterior is where things get serious. Power comes from a 351 Windsor Ford the 5th 8, delivering plenty of muscle while maintaining the unmistakable personality of a traditional American hot rod. The engine runs great, and the car has low miles, making this an especially interesting package for someone looking for a classic that's ready to enjoy. The drivetrain is paired with an automatic transmission, giving you an easy and relaxed driving experience. Power steering makes maneuvering much easier, while air conditioning adds welcome comfort on those hot summer cruising days. The tires are also like new, so this Model A is ready to hit the road with confidence. This is exactly the kind of hot rod that blends old-school style with practical upgrades. You get the beauty and character of an all-steel 1928 Ford, combined with V8 power, automatic transmission, power steering and air conditioning. Whether you're cruising along the coast, heading to a local car show, or simply enjoying a weekend drive, this Model A has the right combination of personality and performance. The seller is also open to trades, including a Chevrolet SSR pickup in very good condition or another vehicle of comparable value and condition. At $30,000, this 1928 Ford Model A offers classic looks, strong 351 Windsor power, low miles, and the comfort of modern upgrades. If you want an all-steel Model A that runs great, drives comfortably, and brings serious hot rod character to the road, this one deserves your attention. Classic Ford attitude, V8 power and ready-to-cruise comfort. This Model A is ready for its next owner. 1941 Ford Tudor Sedan. Price: $21,500. Location: Gun Barrel City, Texas. If you're looking for a true pre-war Ford with classic styling, V8 power, and a full frame-off restoration, this 1941 Ford Tudor deserves a close look. Under the hood is a rebuilt 289 cubic inch Mercury Cyclone engine, bored .030 over to 307 cubic inches. It features 10-to-1 pistons, a crane cam, S&S headers, a Walker radiator and dual exhaust. Power is sent through a rebuilt C4 automatic transmission to an 8-inch rear end. Cooling is handled by the original engine-driven fan along with an additional electric fan. The front suspension includes a dropped axle and disc brakes, while a Vega steering box and Borgeson steering shaft damper help improve the driving experience. Inside, this Ford offers useful upgrades including a working heater, AM/FM radio, and a GTO tachometer mounted on the dashboard. The restoration includes new wiring with a 14-circuit fuse block, new glass throughout and fresh weather stripping. The paint and upholstery are also in excellent condition, giving the Tudor a clean, finished appearance. Recent service in August 2025 included new tie rod ends, a front-end alignment, valve cover and transmission pan gaskets, a fuel filter and a new V-belt. This is a properly restored, V8-powered Ford with classic character and road-ready performance. At $21,500, this 1941 Ford Tudor offers a strong combination of style, power, comfort and value. If you want a distinctive pre-war Ford that's ready to enjoy, this one deserves your attention.